What's up?
What's happening, bro?
Man, your shit popping out here.
Try, man.
How does it feel? Because you've been grinding for, some years now. How does it feel to get to this point?
Feels like what I'm doing is finally paying off.
Yeah.
So I just gotta keep thriving while the iron's hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Congratulations.
Until I reach the top.
Yeah, man. So let's take us back to the beginning, because a lot of the UK rappers are from London, but you from a different part of the UK.
I'm from Birmingham, which is like, let's say about an hour and a half, 2 hours from London.
Mm-hmm.
Smaller, but yeah, it's probably harder to get into the music industry there. Kind of crime rates kind of high there and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but yeah, coming from there.
So, if you look at before you, what known artists came from Birmingham? Who would they be?
Before me, big. Any that I know of, I'm not too sure. Probably Mike Skinner. I think Mike Skinner. The Streets, if you know them.
Yeah.
I think he's from Birmingham. Yeah, that's the only person I think that's been very big from Birmingham. Yeah.
Okay, so not a lot.
Nah.
Okay, so what part of Birmingham you grew up in?
Erdington.
Okay, and what's that like?
It's a mixed area. Alright area. Growing up in there, you see a lot of things growing up. Not the worst to say, but it's alright, man.
But you say it's a high crime area.
Yeah, kind of high crime.
Okay.
For stealing and whatnot, burglaries and all that and whatnot. But because it's so mixed heritage, there's different sorts of crimes going on. But yeah.
When you say mixed heritage, like what kind of people?
You got Asians, you got your blacks, you got your white people, your mixed heritage, and you got your foreigners that come in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say foreigners like Polish, Romanians. So you know what I'm saying? It's all in one area. So,
wow. So you have pretty much all nationalities.
Yeah, man.
And everyone's kind of struggling.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think is some of the craziest shit you've seen growing up?
Growing up, I think the craziest thing that I've seen, I can't really say it on camera, but let's say that I've seen a lot of crazy things as a young kid, probably walking home from school or little things, guys getting beat up, or to the extent what side of getting beat up, till they're in a coma or whatever else.
In a coma?
Yeah, man, but seeing that as a young kid growing up, it's a bit of a mad thing to see. But yeah.
Now, in the UK, you don't have the same type of gun culture that you have in America, where everyone could legally have a gun in their house. They could have handguns, they could have shotguns, they could have different types of rifles. But in the UK, you don't have legal guns, but when you look in certain communities, you have the illegal guns. Were there a lot of guns floating around?
Yeah, man, that's normal, man.
Yeah?
That's a normal thing, but it depends what crowd you're in. If you're in a very gang-related crowd, what do you expect to be around, you know what I'm saying? So it depends what crowd you try to put yourself in.
Okay.
And then you'll experience different things in life.
Like, what kind of gangs do you have in that area?
Well, just normal gangs. To say, like, you coming from America, you probably know how gangs are.
We got Crips, we got Bloods.
Well, let's say that now. You've got...
you got Vice Lords, you got GDs.
Well, let's say your Crips and your Bloods are your main gang in it that everyone knows of. Like, you've got like replica gangs in UK, all around the UK, but in Birmingham you got the same thing, where you got one side that reps blue and one side that reps red, and they don't get along and they don't live too far from each other, and you know what I'm saying, people die and what bad things happen, but it's just
So you actually have blue and red out here?
Yeah.
So you actually have Crips and Bloods out here?
Not Crips and Bloods.
They don't call
where I come from in Birmingham, because Birmingham's only a small place. You got a place that called Johnson's and a place that called Burger Bar Crew, which is not too far from each other. But yeah, they're red, Burger Bar's red, and Johnson's are blue.
They actually wear bandanas?
I don't think they well, you can say wear bandanas, but
Not really.
That's what colour they represent. You know what I'm saying?
So the clothes they wearing. I mean, is it because
you can
you
probably
see
say it comes in your clothes. Yeah, I don't think you can wear all red and say, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're from a certain time, or you could wear all blue, vice versa.
Okay. And how long have these two been beefing?
Well, because I'm only 24. Since I've hit the certain age where I started understanding about these things, as long as I've understood these things been going on.
So you're saying 15 years they've been going at it?
Yeah, of course, man. Longer than that. Way before I was, you know what I'm saying? Way before I was even ready to start hitting the roads and even be able to go further than, you know what I mean, off the road. It's pretty much, yeah.
I mean, so it almost becomes generational beef.
Yeah, of course.
Where it's like your kids start beefing with the same people you beefing with.
Yeah, of course.
The same families,
like,
the same blocks.
Yeah, man. A lot of people will beef and not really know why they're beefing for. They just kind of grow into that life, innit? Yeah.
That's crazy. Like when you just think about it, where you grow up in an environment where it's just war.
Yeah, of course.
It's just part of it.
But I think you must see that in America. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely, 100%.
Because I think it's a lot bigger place than England. England's is like a little state compared to what you got going over there. So
no, I mean, I know situations in Compton that have been going on for 20, 30 years. There are specific people that have problems with other specific people and big situations and so forth. Chicago, it definitely does that. You know, it's crazy when it happens. How many of your friends have you lost to violence?
Well, to violence, I think growing up, well, not to say my direct friends, but people that I know of, I've lost about 2 to know of. Not my actual direct friend, but friends growing up, I've probably lost them. My kind of circle was more into like probably driving cars and motorbikes, so I've probably lost a couple of friends in cars and motorbikes and, you know, them kind of things, like, because I never really grew up in a kind of a gang-related lifestyle, so the things that me and my friends were getting up to was kind of different, you know what I'm saying? It was more of a vehicle kind of thing, so a lot of people that I know growing up has definitely lost their lives on vehicles.
Just fucking around on cars?
Cars, motorbikes, definitely, especially cars.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Police chases, you know what I mean? It all happens, man.
So you personally, what was your situation growing up in this? Like what?
Personally,
did you get into any trouble growing up, or you?
Yeah, of course, man. You definitely get into trouble a lot with motorbikes, and like, say like when you obviously same as what every other kid gets into, little fights and whatnot, and you get into your little robberies here and there.
Robberies.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like
houses.
But I mean say robberies, like, you know, your little street robberies.
Or just robbing people.
Yeah, man. Like when I grew up, I probably done a couple street robberies, but that didn't last long because man got caught for that quickly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wait. So you did a few robberies with what? A knife or a gun? Or just taking someone's shit? Yeah,
man, just taking someone's shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of an in thing. In coming from the UK.
What would you get out of it? Like, what would you walk away with?
I don't know. You probably would end up with being young. You know what I mean? When you're young, like, it's not a lot of money has to please you. You know what I'm saying? So you probably won't get a lot of money out of what you're doing, but when you do it, you're nice for a day or you're nice forever how long. But as I said, that didn't really last long.
Okay, so you did it a few times, and then what happened?
Got arrested.
How did you get caught?
I think my first time, we robbed someone so close to home, and a neighbour seen it. He didn't name it, but a neighbour seen it, and the sinister. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was, you know what I mean? Like,
so you got told on?
Yeah, got told on, and then.
Okay, so what? Did the police showed up at your house?
Yeah, man. And then he didn't say that. I'm sure we got like a phone. Nothing big then. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, so your mom answered the door in this situation?
I think so, yeah, man. And then like, had to do a little ID prayer. I lied for a bit and whatnot. But I think nothing really big came out of what happened or when I went to court or whatnot. I think it was a probation, but
okay, it was a first offense.
Yeah, but as a kid, them things shake you up when you're in a little courtroom. So
Yeah.
as I said, man, nothing
Yeah,
really
I got
come out
arrested
of
a
them
few
shit
times
up
as
as
a
man.
kid. I feel you.
And as a kid, I was still playing. I used to do sports a lot. I used to play football a lot. So like,
So football, soccer.
yeah, soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, you call
know
it
what I mean?
soccer.
If you say football,
Yeah,
we got a
soccer
different
as you
stance
call
on
it. So like, I was, you know, like when you get to that age where it's dangerous, the transition can get made. You either go one way or the other, like.
Absolutely.
So I was still trying to find that.
Okay.
What way to go.